What do you think?
I like them.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Little tiny kick. Mm-hmm. Little baby kick at the end. Yeah, they're good.
Yeah, they're just a little too hot.
And they taste like pepperoncinis. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Wednesday. Another Kettle Brand potato chip. Because we found another bag that we hadn't tried. These are pepperoncini. And they taste like pepperoncini. You got just a little spice. Pepperoncinis are something that we don't buy a whole lot of. Occasionally, if we're going to make sandwiches, like subs or something, we'll buy pepperoncinis. And typically, you buy them in a little glass jar, and then you need this many, and then you've got them sitting in a jar for a long time, but they keep for a long time, so you can hold on to them. But it's a weird idea for a chip, but they're good. I mean, you have to like, they're a little spicy, but they taste good. Neat. So after yesterday or after last night and spending a great deal of time with everyone and having fun, today we need to kind of get back on track and make sure that we're I mean, we worked yesterday. Mm-hmm. We worked all throughout the day yesterday. I gotta get over that. That's a whole thing of like working from like morning to evening, and then we basically took the evening off, which is a normal human thing to do. And I'm like, gotta get back on track, and it's like, it's okay. That sort of thing is a work in progress. Very specifically today, I'm finishing up the hospital tour video that we shot last week. I have it at this point. I have it mostly cut. I just need to finalize it and get it all set. It's a bit of a roadblock right now in terms of all the rest of the vlogs, and I want to try and get as caught up as I can because Extra Life is in a week. So any additional work and stuff that I can do would be good. I want to try and get as caught up on everything as I possibly can, because I know that, I'll blink and suddenly Extra Life will be here. Is this not dry?
I don't think so. See?
Oh, it is not dry.
It balled up.
If you touch this part, it's not dry.
I know. That's what I touched.
Anyway, you know what I realized that we never did?
What?
This thing, which I put here so we would retain internet even if the power flashed. Mm-hmm. I put that there the day that the hurricane came through.
And you never got rid of it?
I never moved it.
Yeah, I know. It's been in my way.
Has it?
Yeah, I mean, this whole thing is kind of in my way. I hit it a lot.
Yeah, it's because the cover's off and
Yeah, it's kind of a pain.
You've never mentioned it once.
Well, I didn't know if you were removing it ever.
I can. I just forget that it's in here. You know where it goes? It goes over in this side of the loft, because the idea is that I can hook up a console. I can put a console on the coffee table, and then hook it up. I can put it. I'm not gonna do it now, but I will.
Okay, you can do it later.
Anyway,
Let's put the trash out.
Yeah, we got to do that. It is later. I am very proud of myself because the one thing that I wanted to get done today was finish up the hospital tour video, and I did. So that's all set, which is good. Now I can get back to working on vlogs. The other thing that happened is I'm sure we've mentioned it, but I don't think we've talked a lot about it. Next month, Mal's sister is getting married, and up to this point, we have just planned on driving, and we had planned on driving because she asked me to video the wedding, and I was like, okay, so I'm gonna take my my FX3 and my Pelican case full of equipment, and I was like, I guess I would rather drive with that. However, this evening when we were starting to look ahead to next month and plan all this out, I was like, wait a minute. We're not going to Wisconsin. We're going to Minneapolis.
Yeah.
this is really far. It is like almost 20 hours one way in the car. And I'm like, I don't know that I want to drive 40 hours in less than a week. And I was talking to Chaz about it, and he's like, why wouldn't you fly? And I was like, well, I got to film the thing. He's like, don't you have a Pelican case? And I was like, well, yeah. And he's like, does it fit as a carry-on? And that's when it hit me that the Pelican case that I bought back in May is a carry-on Pelican case. It's literally made to the right specifications to be able to take it on the plane. And when that occurred to me, I was like, I don't have to worry about checking this thing. I can take it with me into the plane because it's a carry-on Pelican case. Anyway, so we bought flights tonight. And we had to rent a car too because we'll need a car up there. But it's really it really wasn't that much more expensive to do, considering that if we were to drive ourselves 40 hours, it's still going to cost us several $100s in gas. So it's really not that much more expensive to just fly and rent a car. And I don't have to drive 40 hours. So yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love to drive, but that's a lot. That's a whole lot. And that was also putting me into situations where I would be driving 10 hours. So it's 4 days of driving, 10 hours. And one of those days would be the day after the wedding, and I would probably be very tired. So this just eliminates all of that. And we leave a day later and get home a day sooner because we don't have to do all that traveling. It's better.
Yeah, and we won't be exhausted from all that traveling.
Yeah, it's a good plan. And once again, Chaz is right. Anyway, we're going to have a little snack and wind down for bed. I've been staring at a computer for a long time today, but I'm glad that we got that taken care of. And I feel good actually about next month now, because I was like, man, it's going to take a lot of time because we have to drive up there, and it's going to take a while to do that, and then we have to drive back. And now it's it's not that bad. It's not that bad. So cool. We'll talk more about that soon. But for tonight, I feel a lot better about it. Let's meet back tomorrow, shall we?